You are one of the world's most famous people, and you're forced to make a public apology. People are going to be watching you very closely and analyzing everything that you say.
That is for sure. So how did Tiger do with the experts? We're joined right now with live body language expert and author Tonya Reiman. Thank you so much for being here. We're all talking about this. This is the buzz right now. Let's just start with your take. What did you think today?
Okay, I think the main word is credibility, and I think he demonstrated credibility. Was he monotonous? Yes. Did he go on what I call body language lockdown? Yes. You know, his movements were stilted. He was a little bit too rehearsed. But overall, you notice very hard swallows, which is a sign of sincerity, and it's also a very high sign of anxiety.
Very nervous,
of course. Right, of course he was.
Yeah.
So that came across as sincere. His eye contact was really important because although lawyers can hold eye contact, what he did was he maintained eye contact on key points with each individual, and that demonstrates a lot of sincerity.
Okay, so Tonya, you mentioned a lot about when he did and didn't look at the camera. Let's just get a few specifics here.
Sure.
Let's take a listen to the statement and you tell us what you noticed in particular about it.
And while I have always tried to be a private person, there are some things I want to say. Elin and I have started the process of discussing the damage caused by my behavior.
All right, so what is your vibe about that one as far as his relationship with the camera?
Well, there were a couple of things I noticed. The first thing is, as he's saying these things, he's looking down. Now, he could be looking at notes, but it's also an emotional thing that we do. When we're collecting our emotions, we tend to look down. So I thought he was reading the statement a little too much, but on key words like behavior, he looked down. So that demonstrates to me a level of shame.
He's not a public speaker. I mean, that's not his job. We're professionals. This is what we do for a living. We would be nervous making this statement,
absolutely,
right? So you can understand, I mean, what he would be thinking about and not wanting to make a mistake at a crucial time. Perhaps, arguably, the most sensitive and emotional part of the speech was the apology.
Yes.
Let's take a look at that and then let's talk about it, okay? Watch this now.
For all that I have done, I am so sorry.
So there you have it.
Sounded very sincere.
What did you think?
Okay, so did you see, for all that I have done, did you see that swallow? That was sincerity. And then there's that pause. It's almost like he needs a moment to collect himself. I am sorry. Now, here's where you see some emotion. But throughout the rest of the speech, it was just so monotonous that you started to question it.
Interesting. This will be discussed today and many days to come. You know that.
Probably too much. Tonya Reiman, thank you, body language
Thank you very
expert.
much.
We appreciate it. Okay, and our coverage of Tiger Woods' public apology continues at 5:30. Judge Jeanine Pirro will weigh in on his decision to face the public and whether he's gone far enough to rehab his tattered image. And also, you can check out our website, myfoxny.com. A national study of more than 1,000 people watched the statement